Imagine waking up on a Monday morning without the jarring sound of an alarm clock. There is no frantic rush to beat the morning traffic, no cold coffee sipped in a cubicle, and no looming dread of a boss breathing down your neck. For many, this sounds like a distant dream, a fantasy reserved for lottery winners or heirs to vast fortunes. But the truth is far more grounded and accessible. Financial freedom is not about becoming a billionaire or owning a fleet of yachts. It is a specific, mathematical state of being where your passive income, the money generated by your assets, exceeds your monthly living expenses. It is the moment you stop trading your limited hours for dollars and start making your dollars work for you. To achieve this, we must first understand the fundamental difference between being rich and being wealthy. Being rich is often a temporary state characterized by high income and high visibility. It is the person with the luxury sports car and the designer wardrobe who, despite their high salary, is only one or two missed paychecks away from total catastrophe. Wealth, on the other hand, is often invisible. Wealth is the collection of assets, the freedom of time, and the ability to sustain your lifestyle indefinitely without active labor. While the rich person is a slave to their paycheck, the wealthy person is the master of their schedule. The core of our journey involves breaking the traditional link between time and money. Most of us are taught that the only way to earn more is to work more. However, your time is your most finite resource. You cannot manufacture more of it. If your income is strictly tied to your physical presence and active effort, you have a ceiling on your potential. Financial freedom is about shattering that ceiling by building a system that operates independently of your direct involvement. Despite this clear goal, many people find themselves stuck in a cycle of failure. Even those who see their earnings increase year after year often find themselves no closer to freedom. This is largely due to a psychological phenomenon known as lifestyle creep. As your income rises, your standard of living naturally follows. You trade your modest apartment for a sprawling house, your reliable sedan for a luxury SUV, and your home-cooked meals for expensive dining. Before you know it, your expenses have risen to meet your new salary, leaving you just as stressed and just as dependent on your job as you were when you earned half as much. This cycle creates a psychological burden of high-interest debt, acting as a heavy anchor that prevents you from moving forward. It fuels the rat race, an exhausting loop where you work harder and harder to pay for things you do not even have the time to use or enjoy. To escape this, we cannot rely on willpower alone. Most people fail at saving because they treat it as a test of character every single month. They wait until the end of the month to see what is left over, only to find that the money has vanished into 1,000 small, unconscious purchases. Instead, we must pivot toward a system. The one big thing that changes everything is automation. Once you set a system in place that prioritizes your future self, financial freedom becomes not a matter of if, but a matter of when. By harnessing the power of compound interest, small and consistent actions grow at an exponential rate. Over 10, 20, or 30 years, these automated contributions transform from modest sums into a self-sustaining engine of wealth. The benefits of this transition are life-altering. You gain the ability to eliminate financial stress and that crushing Sunday night anxiety that plagues so many workers. You earn the power to say no to projects or people that do not align with your personal values. Ultimately, you are buying back your time. You are reclaiming the hours of your life to spend with your family, explore your hobbies, or travel the world on your own terms. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel and tell us in the comments where you are watching from. This journey requires a profound mindset shift, moving away from the consumer mindset of immediate gratification and toward an investor mindset focused on long-term liberation. We are going to cover everything from auditing your current financial state to constructing a robust, automated wealth machine that works for you. Let us begin by laying the groundwork for your new life of abundance. By focusing on the process rather than the destination, you will find that the path to independence is paved with small, manageable steps that lead to a massive transformation in your quality of existence. This is the moment your new future begins. Now that you have embraced the mindset of an investor, the next phase is to build your command center. You cannot manage what you do not measure, so the first practical step is selecting your tracking method. Whether you prefer the granular control of a custom Google Sheet or the streamlined automation of a modern budgeting app, the goal is total clarity. You need to see every single dollar that moves through your life, from housing to coffee. Open the 2 essential bank accounts if you have not already. The first is a high-yield savings account for your cash reserves. The second is a low-cost brokerage for your investments. Once these tools are ready, gather all your financial data. Consolidate all your bank and loan statements. This is the moment of total honesty where we look at the raw numbers. With your tools in hand, it is time to perform a financial snapshot audit. This begins by calculating your net worth. Subtract your liabilities, what you owe, from your assets, what you own. This is merely your starting baseline for growth. Next, take a deep dive into your monthly spending. Categorize every expense into 2 distinct buckets: needs and wants. Your needs are the non-negotiables, such as housing, utilities, basic groceries, and essential insurance. Your wants are the extras, including streaming services, dining out, or gadgets. By totaling these, you will discover your burn rate. This is the exact amount of money that leaves your account every 30 days just to sustain your current existence. This specific number tells you what your ultimate freedom will cost. Before a single dollar goes into the stock market, you must establish your safety net. Investing without a buffer is like walking a tightrope without a net. One small gust of wind, like a flat tire or a medical bill, can send your entire plan crashing down. Your first objective is the Starter Fund, a quick $1, $1,000 kept in your high-yield savings account. This small barrier is designed to handle those minor inconveniences that used to go straight onto a credit card, preventing you from sinking further into debt. Once that is secured, your sights shift to the full emergency reserve. This should eventually cover 3 to 6 months of your essential needs that you identified during your audit. This reserve is not meant for growing wealth. It is for buying peace of mind. It ensures that no matter what happens in the economy or at your place of employment, your lifestyle and your family's security are protected. With your safety net in place, we turn our attention to the enemies of your progress: high-interest debt. List every debt you have by its interest rate, highlighting anything above 7%. This typically includes credit cards and personal loans. These high rates act as an anchor, pulling you back faster than your investments can push you forward. You can choose between 2 primary strategies to tackle them. The debt snowball focuses on psychological wins by paying off the smallest balances first to gain momentum. Alternatively, the debt avalanche focuses on mathematical efficiency by attacking the highest interest rates first to save the most money over time. Whichever you choose, the key is consistency. You are clearing the path so that every dollar you earn in the future can finally stay in your pocket. Finally, we must define the ultimate target, your freedom number. Using the 25 times rule, multiply your annual expenses by 25. This number represents the total portfolio value you need to sustain yourself indefinitely through passive income. While that large number might seem intimidating at first, break it down into smaller, tangible milestones. Celebrate reaching your first $10, $1,000, then your first $100, $1,000. These are the markers of your progress toward the crossover point. where your investment returns begin to cover more and more of your monthly bills. Every dollar saved and every debt paid brings you one step closer to that magical moment where work becomes an option rather than a requirement. With your freedom number clearly defined and your emergency fund standing guard, it is time to flip the switch on your automated wealth machine. The first and most critical step is implementing the Pay Yourself First principle in a way that removes human error entirely. For years, you likely followed the common but flawed path of spending what you earned and merely hoping there would be a surplus left over at the end of the month for savings. This approach almost always fails because it treats your future as an afterthought. To overcome this, you must log into your bank account today and set up a recurring automatic transfer that moves money from your checking account into your investment account. This transfer should trigger the very day after your paycheck arrives, before you have the chance to spend a single cent. By doing this, you are effectively treating your savings as a non-negotiable bill that must be paid first. If you find your current budget is tight, do not be discouraged. Start small, perhaps with just 5 or 10% of your income, and commit to increasing that amount by a single percentage point every 3 months. This gradual adjustment allows your lifestyle to adapt without the sting of a sudden reduction in spending. Once the money is moving automatically, the second step is deciding exactly where it should go to grow. You do not need to spend hours analyzing complex financial charts or chasing the latest hot stock tips from the news. Instead, you should harness the power of a low-maintenance investment portfolio built on index funds and exchange-traded funds. These financial vehicles provide broad market diversification by allowing you to own a small piece of hundreds of the world's most successful companies simultaneously, such as those within the S&P 500 or a total world market fund. This strategy significantly reduces your individual risk while capturing the overall growth of the global economy. Your goal is to establish an asset allocation that balances stocks and bonds based on your age and your personal tolerance for risk. Once this is in place, you must adopt a set it and forget it mentality. Ensure that your account is configured to reinvest dividends automatically, which keeps the engine of compound interest churning through even the quietest years. The third step in your implementation is optimizing what financial experts call the big 3 expenses: housing, transportation, and food. To accelerate your progress toward the crossover point, you must look for efficiency in these high-cost areas. Consider strategies like house hacking or simply downsizing to a more manageable home that leaves more room in your budget. When it comes to transportation, avoid the seductive trap of buying a brand new car with a heavy monthly payment. Understand that vehicles are depreciating assets that lose value the moment they leave the lot. Instead, focus on reliable used transportation that serves your needs without draining your wealth. For food and lifestyle, master the art of value spending. This involves cutting costs ruthlessly on things that do not bring you genuine joy, while giving yourself permission to spend extravagantly on the experiences and items that truly enhance your life. As your career progresses and your income grows, you will face the fourth step: managing lifestyle creep. It is natural to want to upgrade your life when you get a raise, but doing so recklessly can reset your clock to financial freedom. Apply the 50-50 rule. Whenever you receive an increase in pay, commit half of that raise to your investments and allow yourself to spend the other half on lifestyle improvements. This way, you enjoy the fruits of your labor today while simultaneously shortening the time until you reach your goal. Every 6 months, perform a periodic review of your system to ensure it still aligns with your evolving life goals and that your automation is functioning correctly. Of course, the road to wealth is rarely a perfectly straight line. You will encounter troubleshooting moments, such as market downturns or unexpected household repairs. When the market drops, Remember that you are a long-term investor, not a short-term speculator. Stay the course and view red days as a sale on the world's best companies. If a genuine emergency arises, use your emergency fund as intended without a hint of guilt. This is exactly why you built that safety net. In summary, your path to independence is paved by auditing your life, automating your savings, investing in broad index funds, and maintaining unwavering consistency. To speed up your timeline, focus on increasing your income through new skills or side projects. The journey toward total time freedom starts right now. Open your banking app and set up a small, automated transfer of just $50. That single action creates the momentum needed for a lifetime of abundance. Consistency is the only true secret to the freedom you deserve.